Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Gabby D. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I am really excited for this video today. I've been doing a lot of Disney vlogs and other things and just fun stuff, and I haven't done like a makeup video in like a hot minute, and I am actually getting ready to go somewhere even though it's quarantine. I'll get into that in a little bit, but not really much of an intro because I just need to go ahead and get started into this video. So I am actually getting ready, even though we are in quarantine. Every week I've been going to my church to record worship for Sunday, so we can still stream a church service, and we are going to do that tonight. We're still having church. It's not going to look the same way, but so anyway, we're going tonight to record worship. I'm one of the worship leaders at my church. So anyway, before I get all into that, I just kind of wanted to do a video getting to know me a little bit. It's just a little insight into my life. A lot of people do a get to know me video in the beginning of their YouTube channel. And to be honest, I did film a couple of get to know me videos, but I just felt like nobody cared. I don't have that many subscribers, and especially back when I first started, I was just like, nobody cares. Like, nobody cares about me. So I just thought I was coming on YouTube and doing hair and makeup and giving people what they want, and that's it. But in this quarantine, I've been a thinker, and I just have a lot to share with the world. I don't really know what that is going to look like in terms of YouTube or in what capacity, but I thought now that I have a few subscribers, maybe out of the 340 or so that I have, maybe a few of you actually care about some interesting facts about me. So here we are. By the way, if you saw that I just put foundation on and not primer, I did put on primer. I put it on before the video because I like it to sit on my skin a little bit before I put my foundation on. Anyway, along with that, I have a couple of times went on my Instagram and asked people to ask me random questions about myself, and then I would do a video on it. And if you're one of those people, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I'm so sorry that I haven't done that video. But I have done the video, I just never posted it. And that's just me going back to why people care. But you know what? I don't care anymore. Somebody cares, and I hope to encourage people. That was the biggest reason why I originally got on YouTube. I just want to help and encourage people. I hate being in any kind of like competition with each other. Like, we all have our own lives to live, and we should be encouraging and building each other up. I have found myself in those situations before, and I don't like it. I want to live my own life and grow, and I want everyone should feel that same way and do that too. So yeah, I do know or remember most of the questions, so I will try and answer them on this video. So anyway, look at my hair right now. Like, what is happening? Actually, one of the questions was why I started YouTube, and I guess I just kind of answered that. I have like some skills. Like, I'm decent at hair and makeup. I do it for a living. I'm not fantastic at it. I don't have like a crazy amount of experience or anything like that, but I really wanted to reach like the everyday girl. I'm not gonna do like super glam. I mean, I am gonna do that, but not all of the time, because there's so much of that on YouTube already. And that's kind of why I wanted to branch out and do other stuff too, just to make it more personal and make it more me, and not just do the same things that other people are doing, because that's another fun fact about myself. I don't like being like everyone else. I get things are trendy and whatever, and it's not like I'm like, oh, this fashion is in, so I'm never doing it. But I just like to be, this is the sun. Anyway, I just like to be my own person. I'm not really like blending in with the crowd type of gal. So I'm branching out and doing some other things. I hope you guys have been enjoying my vlogs, going to Disney and stuff. I'm a huge Disney fan, obviously. If you haven't caught on, or if this is your first video of me watching, I really like Disney. And I am unashamed. And if you're like, oh, you're an adult, why do you like Disney? Look, here's my thing. I'm just gonna say this real quick and then we could be done with it. Everybody has their own opinions about Disney and the age restrictions and whatever. Or they have their own reasons on why they love it. Me, I grew up on Disney. I spent my whole life going there. Like, that was our family vacations. We didn't do anything but Disney. And you may think that that's terrible, but for me, I loved it. As a kid, it was amazing. And I have most of my family memories, like vacationing and stuff, there. It meant a lot to me and my family. My uncle worked there, and we loved it. So going now is more like nostalgic than anything else, but I still really enjoy it. It's still fun for me. I still love to go. I do normally go with my nieces and nephews, my brother and his kids. So I am still going with kids, but I would definitely go without kids. But yeah, don't judge. Everybody has their reason. Most of the time, it's nostalgic reasons. You grow up on it, and it is what it is. That being said, one of the questions someone asked me was where my next vacation's going to be. And most likely it will be California. I have never been to California ever in my life, and it has been on my bucket list for a really, really long time. I've never been to the West Coast. Like I said, we always went to Disney World, so Florida was it for me. But I've always just loved, I wanted to be, you know, a famous actress or a singer or whatever, and I just loved California. I want to go to Hollywood, LA, all that fun stuff. We're gonna drive the coast. And my husband really wants to do that too. He has been to San Francisco, but he was younger and it's been a while and he wasn't there that long. So that's probably gonna be our next trip. Before I met my husband, I had been like nowhere but Disney. And then like my biggest dreams were California and Europe. And my husband took me there. I have a couple of vlogs from our trip last year. He took me to London. Well, he didn't take me, but I mean, he took me. We went together. We went to London, Paris, Venice. We made a little quick pit stop for a day in Florence and then Rome. It was absolutely incredible. It was a dream. It was a trip of a lifetime. It was amazing. And yeah, but that's really like the only other place I've been to other than like more local stuff. And like I've been to Cedar Point, which is in Sandusky, Ohio. But yeah, so I like to travel a little bit more. If you don't know, I'm married. I'm 27. I don't have any kids yet. My husband and I have been married, it'll be 4 years in August. And he is the most amazing man in the whole world. We met at church. I was really into him at first and he was not into me. Well, he was, but he was playing. It's a long story, but we were friends for a while first. That's really the main part of it. And I just kind of had to wait for him to catch up. And he did eventually. Obviously, we're married now and we're very happy. So somebody asked me if I had any tips for someone like just getting into makeup and who feels like they're completely clueless. And yeah, I do. My number one tip is to watch my makeup tutorials. But no, seriously, YouTube is amazing. I learned so much from YouTube. So just watch and practice. Just practice, practice, practice. Look up different things. Don't just look at one person's YouTube. Look at different people, figure out like their skin tone or their skin type and like match it up with yours. Don't just blindly like just get whatever product they tell you, because their skin, you know, could be a lot different than yours. You could have dry skin, they can have oily skin. So it just is really practice, and start small. Like, don't be afraid to just try. Everybody's got to start somewhere. And that's it. You just gotta start. You gotta try, just go for it. But do your research. There's a lot of fakeness on YouTube. I love YouTube. It's amazing, but just, you know, people want to look as good as possible, and some of it's not real. So just look out for the real people. So, what have I been doing in quarantine? I actually was working for a while still. I take care of 2 little girls, and their mom is a nurse, so she still needed my help. Caregivers were still considered essential, so that would be me, especially for people who, you know, are in the medical field. But this week, she decided to just play it safe and not have anybody over, just because she's in the hospital. So since then, I have been home. I've gone over my brother's a couple times to help with his kids, because him and his wife are still working from home, and they have 4 kids at home, and that's a lot to do when you're trying to work or deal with whatever. So I've been going over there and helping them and just staying busy. Like, I like to be home. I like to not have anything to do, so I haven't really been like too upset about this quarantine, and I feel like I've still been really busy. But yeah, so back to what I'm getting ready for. Again, I am one of the worship leaders at my church. I have been singing my entire life. I really love it. I love the Lord. I've been a Christian my whole life, and they just went well together. I knew that's what God wanted me to do with my life, be a worship leader, and it took me a really long time to find a place that I love and trusted, and who trusted me, and I'm very, very thankful. Okay, my bad. My camera died, so I plugged it in for a little bit. I mean, my battery. So skipped ahead a few steps. Here's my makeup looking. Did my eyebrows. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about, but so this is weird for me because I like to share things. Like, I'm not really like extremely shy or like introverted, but I only like to share good things. I am not really good at being vulnerable. I will share as much as you want until you ask me about like the tough stuff. That's how I was most of my life. I have been getting a lot better. I do open up. I talk about like hard things that I've been through. I just don't really talk about like current hard things, if that makes sense. Like stuff I've overcome in my past, I don't really have much of a problem going through or talking about, because I know that God has brought me through it and I'm thankful. But things that I'm currently in, I don't have as easy of a time talking about. So that's why I'm doing a video like this, opening up, just sharing. Obviously this is all just like stuff about me, nothing too deep or crazy, but I want to do more stuff like this. I think that there's not enough realness on social media, and I am not about being fake. That's one thing about me. I don't like to lie. I don't like to be fake. I like to just be myself. But yeah, so I just think that we all need a little bit more real in our lives and in social media, and we need some raw, honest stuff. So I don't know what that's gonna look like on my channel, but I want to share it with you all. So if there's ever anything you'd like to know about me, let me know in the comments. This is like drying out. That's why I've like been working on it for like 3 hours. I always love to try new mascaras. There's just so many out there, and I have tried just so many. So if you have a mascara that you love, you can't live without, let me know in the comments so I can try it, although I probably have already tried it. This is the Colossal Mascara from Maybelline. I do really like this. This is just a great go-to every day. Doesn't give me too much pizzazz, but it does the job. How many of you got into something during this quarantine? For me, it was TikTok. Ugh. I was like, TikTok is for the kids, it's stupid, it's just like a wannabe Vine. I didn't download it, I didn't go on it, I had nothing to do with it. And then quarantine happened. And I was like, you know what? All the kids are doing it. Let me just pop on here real quick and see what it's about. And y'all, I'm like obsessed now. All I do is scroll through TikTok all day long. My husband wants to kill me. He wants to throw TikTok out the window. It's just so funny. There's so much good stuff on there. I just like to scroll through and just watch all of these ridiculous videos. I am really struggling with my mascara right now, guys. I don't think I'm gonna put my TikTok down below because I don't think I want people following me, because I don't want to. No, say no to TikTok. No, just kidding. I love TikTok. Don't say no. Embrace it. Have fun with it. Alright, so I'm gonna let my mascara or my lashes go before I hurt someone. If you have not watched one of my videos before, I used to have super long hair, and then I got extensions and it was even longer and thicker, and now it's short. Well, it's not short, don't get all mad. It's medium length, but it's short for me. It has been growing. That's one thing that's good about this quarantine. I haven't been doing much with it, so it's getting some time to breathe. I'm gonna curl it with a straightener. I saw this meme recently and it said something like, girls that can curl their hair with a straightener are the like most dangerous of all, or I don't know, most something ridiculous. But it's like this ongoing thing that like it's really hard to curl your hair with a straightener, but I do it more than a curling iron. I just really like it. So I hadn't decided if I was going to just speed through doing my hair or actually talk through it. I normally choose the more talking option, but maybe I'll talk through some of it and speed through, because I mean this isn't going to take me a while, so it's not like you're going to sit here all night and watch me do my hair. But yeah. What? Okay. Can you come here? Or I gotta go to you? He's trying to cook dinner. We tried every plate. We did the video on HelloFresh. We tried that and we just wanted to try something different. So he is attempting to do it. He's calling for my assistance, so 1 second. He's so sweet. I've been like so mean to him. I shouldn't. But he can't really cook. He never learned to cook, and it's okay. But I'm not really the best cook either, so I just wish sometimes that like he could cook so I didn't have to all the time, because like I'm not one of those people who like really enjoys it unless it's like a really delicious easy meal, which you don't really get that in the same thing. So he's been like asking me to help him, and he's been like watching me cook, and it's so sweet because I feel like most men would be like, I can't cook, you need to cook for me. But I appreciate him trying, especially like times like this where I need to get ready. It would be very helpful. So I haven't really been talking about how I'm curling my hair with a straightener. You take small sections and you just twist. It needs to be a small one like this, and just twist and slide down, turn and slide down. Pretty good. I like to like comb mine out right away so it's more waves. But the smaller sections, the tighter the curl is going to be, but the easier it's going to be to curl with the straightener. And I turn it twice. And yeah, that's about it. I did this when I had long hair too, so don't just think it's for like short to medium hair. It starts to get a little bit harder for sure with longer hair, especially if you're trying to curl like the whole piece of hair, but definitely the ends, or like the mid shaft down, it's still easy, it's still doable. Alrighty, so my hair is all curled. I'm just going to brush it out. Just kind of get the shape that I want it to be. Alright, so I am going to throw on some lipstick. By the way, just had dinner real quick, and my husband did like 99% of it, maybe 90, and he actually did a very good job. We, like I said, use the Every Plate, and it's like step by step, really simple instructions. It's really nice. Same exact thing as the HelloFresh. A little bit different. I still prefer the HelloFresh over this, but he did a really good job. This is the Superstay Matte Ink from Maybelline. I have mentioned this a ton of times on my channel. I love it. It's a great go-to if you need something that's gonna last. It's great because you don't need like any liner with this because the applicator just goes on so smooth. The weather has been all over the place today. It was like nice earlier, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it started pouring, and it's been super super windy all day, and like right now it's really nice again. It's confusing. Alright, so that is the finished look. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you got to know me a little bit, and thank you for listening to my rambling on and on. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos and supports my channel. Again, if you have any questions, let me know down below. Make the most out of this quarantine. Stay positive. Have something good come out of this time that we all have home with our families. See you soon. Bye.